So you want to start making websites, but you don't even know anywhere where to start. All you need is Google. Nothing on it, just Google. Look up Visual Studio Code. Peasy lemon squeezy. We just go over here. It might look kind of complicated. There's a bunch of code here. Don't worry about any of that. All you gotta do is download it. I'm sure there'll be, if you have a Mac or Linux, I'm sure there will be something here for you. I just have Windows, so I'm going to use that. It should download. It's just going to have all the normal download things. Just accept the agreement. You can create one if you want. You can check all these things. It doesn't matter. It might be a little bit of a different version than what I have, depending on how far in the future you are, but it should be the same idea. All right, so now I'm just going to press finish, and it'll launch it up for me. For you, it's just going to start like this right here. That was just something that I've been making, but for you, it will just look like this thing here. It's a little bit confusing. There's a lot of buttons all over the place. There's all these different things here, and you don't know what's happening. You've got this terminal, but you don't have to worry about that. So just go over to an empty folder wherever you have space and create a new folder, and let's just call it demo. You can call it whatever you want, as long as you just know where it is on your PC. Then go over to Visual Studio and go to that demo. Select folder, and we're just gonna have a blank folder now. So we can just exit out of this welcome thing, and here is demo. It's got nothing under it, it's just an empty folder. If we press this is gonna make a new file, and if we press this, it's gonna make a new folder. So let's make a new file and call this index.html. Might be confusing why we have that name. The HTML is a language that we use in web development, and index is what we use for just the main HTML file. Now, if we press exclamation mark and enter, it's going to put all this stuff in for us. And you don't really have to worry about it. It looks confusing. It looks kind of techy. But really all it is just telling the computer, this is HTML. It's in English. Here is a bunch of information about our HTML. And here is what is actually inside of our website. So HTML is like the skeleton of the website, and it's just going to tell our computer what are we looking at here. But this is not what we're interested in. All we really want for this is just make a little P here. So just make sure that you have this. You just press P and then enter, and it'll do all that for you. Have whatever you want in here, and go run. Run without debugging. Now it's going to ask you, what do you want to run this with? And you can have Chrome, you can have Edge. If you want to use like Firefox or whatever else you guys use, you can. I'm just going to use Chrome. And now we have this, and it says text. Now what's really cool is you might have accidentally, once in a while, you'll accidentally press inspect on your website or like someone else's website, and you'll see this stuff here, and it'll look really complicated, and you'll be kind of confused, and you'll just exit out of that immediately. But with this, you can actually see this is exactly what we wrote. Just got this little doc type here at the top, doc type, HTML, we've got our header, we've got our body, and the body just has this little paragraph called text, and that's just this right here. So it's actually pretty simple. Now, HTML is a little bit boring, so we want to get a new and improved scripting language to help us out. And we can just make this new thing, and we can call it index.css. Some people like to call it different things like style.css, whatever you want to call it, as long as it has .css. CSS is really cool. It allows you to pretty up your website. You can make it basically look however you want with CSS. So yeah, all you have to do to allow the CSS to work is you just have to link it, and it'll have link this rel, which is the style sheet. So it's just what the style of the website is. That's what CSS is. It's like the skin of the website, and HTML is the bones. And this reference, href, that just means that we're referencing this. And all we have to do is in this little area place here thingy bobber, we say the name. So that's index.css. So it's actually just simply href equals this name, which is right here. I'm just going to save that by pressing Control S, and I'm going to press this restart button. What you can do instead is, if you want, you can just press the stop and then run it again, however you want to do it. And now there's going to be no change because, yes, we linked it, but this has nothing inside of it. Now the CSS, let's just do something really basic just to start us off. We can go P, and we can say color, and you can make whatever you want. So I'm going to use hash codes 000000. That's just black. And now what's really cool about Visual Studio is you can press this square and make whatever you want. So I can just go like, I don't know, like this. And now it'll be like that. And it'll give you exactly whatever hash code. You don't need to know hash code, but this will just do it all for you. I'm just going to save that, press this again, go over here, and you'll see that the text is the same color as what we said for it to be. That's the absolute basics for how to start making a website. Thanks for watching.